you can hear me this morning. I didn't realize my dishwasher's going. Did you know who you were this morning? Do you know what day it is? I don't even know. What day is it? It's Saturday. That's pretty good. It's Saturday. Sun's shining. I just had a great breakfast and had an egg and it was tasty, and I'm finishing up with a cup of coffee with you this morning just because we're here another day. Another day. I was up on YouTube last night with Naomi and we just had the best time. If you haven't checked out her live on Friday night, it's a lot of fun. I still don't remember what time it is. Usually I'm just so lucky that when, I look at my messages and it says that she's coming on live. But, so we were up talking late last night, looking at other YouTubers, see what was going on. I watched Jan for a while, and I watched Inherited Stitches for a while, and I mean, you just go out there and see what everybody else is up to, And several people are doing those crochet journals. I have one, and I never thought that was that special. Except to me, but evidently several people are doing that, and there's books out there that you can actually buy and to use, and it's got columns and squares and everything like that, and it's really nice. And you can buy them on Etsy, but I just usually make my own, add my own little phrases in there, and with pencils and color them like I did my, when I did Bible journaling, I did the same kind of thing. But let's read comments first thing this morning. If I can find out where they are. There they are. I know I look white today, don't I? I even got a white band on. I was cleaning out the closet yesterday. Well, you know how you do. And I said, I haven't worn that white top, so I had to put a towel on me because I keep dropping coffee on. Anytime you put, well, it doesn't matter what color, sometimes it just gets that way, Let's see what our comments are today. Oh, Bonnie Myers. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Says, if I'm not going out anywhere, I wear my pajamas all day. Oh, you're my kind of girl. Yes, I do too. In fact, if you were to look, I have a long gown underneath this just because, and one of my favorite gowns, the little blue flowers. And I just put a top over it, and then my skirt's long so it matches, so I look like remember how we used to wear the long skirts and the long sweaters over it, and we thought we were looking so cool. Well, that's the image I've got this morning. But what's wrong with wearing pajamas? And there's some pretty pajamas out there, and why they're comfortable. Most of the time they're pretty, but the main thing for us is comfort. Don't you think, Bonnie? My sister always said, shame on you. I have a sister like that too. I think I have two sisters like that. The first thing I do when I get up is put my clothes on. I told here that I had the right to be comfortable in my own house, and I never have visitors, so no one sees me. Oh, very true. Oh, very true. Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, yeah. But it's funny because if I go to someone's house, I expect them to be dressed, And if I know you're coming, of course I'll get dressed. And you would too, right? But otherwise, who's going to see us? Nobody's going to see me today, not unless I pull in the trash bin thing from out the road. How very true, Bon. So what's your favorite pajamas? You got to tell me. You got to tell me. I told you mine now was the blue gown here. Oh, my. But isn't it sad that nobody sees us? Isn't that sad that we don't have a reason to get ourselves ready? I don't hardly ever brush my hair. It always looks the same, you know, as it grows or when it's short or whatever. Yeah, but if I know someone's coming, yes. And some days I dress up for you guys. I really do. I work hard at it, you know, like I put something over again. You think I'm looking really cool, but really, I've got a gown with the top on. Oh, I tell you, the power of videos. Oh, and here's Dylan Winslow. Hey, Dylan. So that was an interesting story. I'm U.S. States of America. There are a lot of snow. It's just got done snowing again on Wednesday night. I love your stories. I hope you have a good day. Bye for now. And bye to you, Daniel. And so you're in the United States and you got snow. You want to move south or north? You like the snow, I bet. I bet you do. Oh, and here's Maribel. Hey, Maribel, it's Hook. How are you? Hi, Ma. Glad the frog is out. Y'all don't know what that is. I have frog in the morning in my throat, and I'm sure you do too. And Gigi had given me that little green frog. And you got out there. Little green frogs up by my dish, by my sink. Because I needed him to talk to last night when I was washing dishes. And she put in a little frog and a happy, laughing, crying kind of face. Interesting story about the man under your house. Hope you're doing well. Heart, hug, prayers, and a bee. You haven't forgot our bees, have you? And butterflies forever. And here's Rita Hancock. I just found you on YouTube. I'm from Salem, Arkansas, in north central Arkansas. I know where that is. I was in the hospital there at Salem. What was that doctor's name who took care of me? I went in there for my first heart attack. What was his name? Oh, but I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, Rita. But yes, I just moved from Hardy, and moved down here. I hadn't been happy in any place. I mean, I am happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. It's just up there was heaven to me. I think that area up there, the hills, is a piece of heaven. I do believe, and I envy you that you're there. And yes, I'm so happy for you. And good to meet you, Rita. Good. Join us. I try to post every day. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked, like my mind does. But I'm glad you're aboard. Welcome to the community. We've got a great group of people here that comment, and I read comments every day. So, and here's, oh my goodness, here's Jill. Love you, Meemaw. Love you, Jill. How you doing, girl? Are you doing well? Are you still sad? Are you? Yeah. Well, where's your lover boy? Tell him give you a hug. Get you a fresh cup of coffee. Come on. Robert, do your thing. Come on. I wish I had me a Robert. And I could live up in the hills. Oh, it would be luscious. I know. Well, I can dream. Nice to hear from you, Jill. And here's Daniel. Hey, Daniel. Connor, no, Connor. Connor, that's enough. Hello from Montreal. Well, since Connor. Well, since last night in Montreal are under another blinding snowstorm. Oh my gosh, that's 23 hours ago. It's great. Woo-ah. I don't like summer. I was born in December, so I guess I have snow in my blood. You were a December baby, huh? Yes, I will make a video soon. I'm busy with projects. I have challenged myself, okay, to make for me a granny stitch scarf for an outing with friends next Tuesday. Meanwhile, all my prayers for you and your subscribers who are touched by the loss of a loved one. Well, guess what? I almost said yes to adopting a 2.5-year-old cat. He is so adorable, all caramel and white, and the lady who owns him must, in a few months, leave her house to go into a home. My heart is in 1,000 pieces. She's a longtime friend. She was a co-worker in healthcare, but oh well, I just can't yet, and don't know if I ever will. It makes me feel so lousy. That's it for today. Stay in the loop. Bye for now. You shouldn't feel lousy. No, Daniel. Maybe that cat is exactly what you need. Exactly. You have a lot of love in your heart, Daniel. Yes, open your heart up. Your love is pure, and that little kitty cat, 2.5 years old, that's perfect. They're not tearing on your furniture as bad as a little kitten. All those kittens are cute, but they're a mess. My sister has a little kitten, and she has to lock it away because it just destroys her whole house, knocking things down, jumping around, attacking her as she walks down the hall. So a 2.5-year-old cat, it would be wonderful, and it sounds like he's beautiful, and he has part of it, the love from your best friend's heart that you've known for years. Open your heart up, Daniel. You can do it. Yes, you can. Now, are there other reasons where you don't too? I know a litter box is a pain. Yeah, not unless you don't have an outside cat. But I'll tell you, Daniel, you've got the love. And just think, you could crochet the little one a little sweater. Take him for walks. There are a lot of people I've seen in Paris do that. They're walking their kitty cats. Of course, they have to teach them. But, yeah, open your heart up. You've still got a lot of love in you. I can tell just from you talking on your videos that you have a lot of love and you care. And it's in your nature. So, why don't you nurture yourself, too? I know you don't want to go through the loss again. But it is part of life, Daniel. You know that better than anyone. Well, you do what you do. I do what I do. We do what we do. But I encourage you to open your heart more. You're just trying to protect your heart, and I understand that. You don't want to leave an animal behind. Yes, I understand that too. I understand that. Well, anyway, you get on that project and you get that scarf done before next Tuesday. Yes, you better. Or meanwhile, I'll just have to come up there and give you a lecture. A little snowy though, I'll just do the video, okay? Designer Dreams. Well, good morning, Designer Dreams. How are you this morning? Good morning. I love your stories. I'm in my pajamas all day. I live for myself. Oh my gosh, a kindred spirit. There you go. There you go. And here, Mom of 4 boys. I love your videos. Well, I love you too, girl. I love you too, girl. And I think I read this yesterday, but let me read it. This is from Jill, Robert W. Heights. My dear Mema, this is Jill here. You have got my deepest, heartfelt symphony over the passing of your favorite friend. I feel so bad for you. I didn't enjoy all the fond memory stories you shared of Clyde. He lived quite a wonderful life. Thank you, Jill. Yes, he did. And I do miss him every day. Every day. I just don't know about that. Well, it should pass. Okay, that sounds like all the comments for today, and I'm really excited that you did comment. And I was trying to think of a story this morning that would relate to what we've been talking about, pajamas. And I think I told you this story, but long time ago, when I was about between 8 and 10, I found an old man's house coat. It was plaid, and it was warm, and had a tie on it, and big old pockets, and it came all the way down to my feet. And I'd have found it at the rag house, and at the junkyard, where it was close to me when growing up, had a rag building, and so people would donate their old clothes, and they'd put it in there for rags, and he'd take it to St. Louis and sell it by the pound, the cloth and stuff like that, from the rag house. But me and my sister, we'd go over there, and if there was some coming in that we wanted to look at, we'd go over there. Well, I found this coat, this house coat. It's a man's house coat with a turn down in the front, like my blue here. In fact, almost the same kind of, not really the same fabric, because it was more wool than the synthetic stuff, But anyway, I love that house coat. My mama said, "Oh, you can't wear that." We washed it up, but I did wear it. But we had a stove in the house that Daddy put wood in, one of those box stoves that sits in the room. Anyway. And so in the mornings, I would put my robe on and, get up and eat breakfast or take a bath sometimes in the kitchen, which that's where the heated house part was until we got this box heater in the living room. Well, I decided that I was just going to rub my warm robe, and myself all cuddled up like this because I'd had a shower. I mean, not a shower, but a bath. And I was leaning up against that stove, and I realized in a second that I had bare skin. I had a hole in the back of my robe in the shape of Australia. Why do I say that? Because it burnt so bad that it blistered up, and I could hardly sit down because of that blister, and it left a scar that looked like Australia. But you know what? It's been 60 years since that event, and I don't know if that scar is still there or not. I can't see back there. But that was a luxury to have a real nice warm man's house coat. Yeah, I don't know whose it was, but I used it for years, I'm sure. But anyway, be comfy in your pajamas. See, I've got my gown under here. See, it's my long gown. And I even got blue accessories, see, so with to match my gown. So you would think I was dressed up, but I'm not. I'm just like you, being happy at home. And today, I have no plans for today, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. I did finish the project here. I did use every bit of the yarn, and really the technique of making one thread into three was just amazing. But this is so pretty and soft, and it's cashmere, and I love it. Plus, if I want to cover my ears, just as a temporary ear cover, not anything you'd go skiing in, but like I would go skiing. But it's real good, and you can wrap it behind you and then wrap it around with your coat. So I thought it would be very pretty, don't you think? Yeah. Sort of got that, an Ava Gardner kind of look. Ava Gardner with dress up it. But then I might, I think I'm going to leave it this way. I could make it into a hat in the back, you know, with a different color. So it'd be just something you wrap around your head like that. But I sort of like the idea of it being wrapped like that. And then, you know, I could just, but it's long enough that if you wanted to just wear it, you know. But I like that it curls, because I did that on purpose. I put one side, I knew it wouldn't be enough yarn to make it very wide, as long as I was making it. But this way, if you make it, the first stitches are smaller, or you make few, and then you just add on additional stitches per row, then it will curl. And that's what it does, and I like that. And I can curl it up all different ways, you know, and it's still sort of curly. This one likes to hang down for some reason, but anyway, it's just a little scarf. But I just love it, and I think I'll probably use this more than some of the other scarves I made, because if I'm going out to eat or going somewhere it's chilly and I just want some color and look cute, I think this would be the answer. But the color's definitely a winner. And all the kids from Butterfly Scholars, and I'm sure Butterfly gave me this yarn, and it's cashmere. And I made the other blue one, you know, out of the other colors they made for me, which is a larger shawl, wider shawl, and a thicker shawl. But it's more a 4-weight. This was 1-weight. But in the pattern, isn't it just gorgeous? I mean, that is just gorgeous. The yarn, I just love the yarn. Anyway, so my next project is I'm going to use pennies that she sent me, and I may make little finger gloves with it. We'll see. Or maybe a toboggan. Or maybe not a hearing aid. What do you call it? Earmuffs? Yeah, sort of an earmuff scarf. You know what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all commenting and visiting with me today. And please remember, do not put your bare butt against the stove. Remember, God has you in the palm of His hands. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, and the flowers and the trees, and for each other. Because, what? You're special. Every one of you are special. Even in your pajamas with your coffee and your Afghan in your lap and yarn all around you. And you're just so happy and you're watching a movie on TV. You know, it's just snowing outside or the sun shining. Just be happy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.